Oh, this is about to be a good fight. It's definitely gonna be a good fight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Thekidrichi. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack Johnson, not as big as you might think, weighing in at 200 pounds. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of the Galveston giant himself, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first African-American heavyweight champion. Please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go.
Let's go.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Hey, those punches add up. Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Which fighter will say no mas? Mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown. A perfect counter shot. He misses with that jab. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from?
What a beautiful uppercut.
What a shot.
One, two.
Alright, I guess we're gonna get up.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Johnson in that last round. They say no.
You're getting soft on me.
On to the second round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
How about that time counter shot? Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Johnson in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter shot. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
No way. And he got a lucky shot. Good one.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I was winning too, bro. Nice. Nice. That's. This might be a good match again. But this time I get this guy right here.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
This guy's so lucky. This guy is so lucky, bro. He's just running away. He just running away. Epa. Had to wait for him. Patience. And this is why you protect your face. They say protect your face. This guy was not protecting his face. GG, buddy. Nice fight, though. 6'9" and 6'7". And that is 2. So he has 69 wins, 67 losses. Let's see how this fight goes.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a...
Muhammad Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is one of those arenas where you have to fight or you're going to be found wanting.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Jab misses. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
Clear the head a little bit
Yeah,
and
man,
jump
that
back
corner.
into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
This guy.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. Here we go for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Good counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Those counter punches have to hurt. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go back out of that, switch back on. Get focused.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Type of fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. We wanted action, and they are delivering. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
You're better than that, kids.
On to the 4th we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Catch and shoot. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
What? That was a good fight too, though. That's crazy. This should be an interesting fight.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Do your business.
I can't even reach his face.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the...
Let's do it.
better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Do your bit.
Got him wide open here. Wow. Well, I gotta hit his body. He's too tall for my player's too short. My character's too short compared to his.
Okay, now you let him back
Bro
into
wanted
the
to get the
fight that
last
round.
hit.
That's his round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe.
Let's go.
He got me.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
I'm alright.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Let's fight. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Then you continue.
I guess you want to continue.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Get your mind back.
I've already won that one.
Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as we are live during Riyadh season at the Kingdom Arena. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
And now it's Heather Hardy who Delphine Pursuit. This Belgian has really been turning heads since she burst onto the professional scene.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the WBO featherweight champion of the world, introducing Heather, the Heat Hardy. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Belgium, and ranked as one of the best female lightweight boxers in Ring Magazine, here is a women's lightweight champion of the world, Delphine Pursuit.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth, heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
I'm ready.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice hook. Nice counter shot. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They're both trying for a knockout. Well, she's dominating her, and she's telling her all about it. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. She wasn't ready for that counter. Good counter shot by her. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. Here we go for round 2. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Caution is being thrown to the wind. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
go for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense on that left hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about the Heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Perfect counter shot. She got clipped by that counter. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
One punch could change everything in this battle. No rest for the weary. Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And she just wobbled Delphine Pursoon. Let's talk about the Heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Quick punch scores. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That big hook doesn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it
Yo,
out.
this
Get
guy,
on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab.
Can't
Be
believe
smart
this,
and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
She scores that down. Oh, wait a minute! And that was a big shot, and Hardy is rocked!
Yo, what is...
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I
gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Delphine pursued on her back foot. A much better game plan here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come?
Let's talk about the heat. Heather Hardy in that last round. Well, she's got to find some answers after being dropped twice. On to the 6th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt.
Bro, what the... Yo... Six W's and 0 L's. No L's yet? This guy has a nice record. Maybe his first
Here
L.
we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Thekidrichi, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice.
Here comes Patrick Rocco, fighting out of Wolfenbüttel, Germany.
It'll be ding-ding from first brother off.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe. Fighting out of the blue corner from Germany, here is a European super middleweight champion, the Patriot, Patrick Roll.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Thank you, Todd. You know what? Outside it's hot, inside it's roasted.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just missed with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You just see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Catch and shoot. Tried to score with the uppercut. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can't find a home with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him on the blind side of the referee.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round.
What are you doing?
Here's the bell for round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. They better start respecting each other's punching power. This fight has a real good flow to it. He misses with that straight left. These two are the perfect dance for. Oh, right there! Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Yeah, bro, his first L. He's always going to remember me now.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.